Alright guys, this can be fun. It is a mixture of Meghan's horrible acting and her massive competition with her co-star. Keep an eye out for her expressions when her friend, her co-actress, is speaking. I shouldn't say co-star, she was not a star. Meghan was not. And keep an eye out for how she's constantly making for sure she speaks first.
I just wish I could see him.
What do you mean you can see him?
No, I can't. I called the prison.
You called the prison tonight?
Yes, because I wanted to know if he was okay, and they...
Awful. Again, you can see with Meghan's acting, she does in all her interviews nowadays as well, she's controlling her facial expressions and voice consciously. A good actor uses their emotions and links it to the part, from what I understand. I do public speaking, not acting, but she does not do that. You could see she's consciously controlling her expressions, and she's doing that constantly, and it's horrible acting. I think she's like well below the average person as an actress. Like, if you took a random person off the street, they would do a better job.
They wouldn't give me any information. So then I asked them about visitation, and they said that I had to wait, and I had to get on a list, and...
How long?
Doesn't she sound just like nobody asked about how I'm okay? No one asked if I'm okay. Visitation. The same tonality.
At least a month.
Oh my gosh, the melodrama.
You always know what to say.
Are you kidding me? This is like a parody. Like a parody. You always know what to say. Like, I don't even know. It's so extreme of a parody of bad acting. Oh my gosh.
Not this time.
Oh no.
Watch this. Again, notice, so my last video I just did was them opening up the Navy SEAL Center. Notice how the other women are saying, oh no. Meghan makes sure to insert with them, oh no. She doesn't want anyone to talk without her talking as well. Like, she finds any reason to make a freaking noise or an expression. She wants all the attention on her. And watch this.
Good morning. Congratulations, first of all, on
Who's gonna talk
season
first?
6. Thank you.
Boom.
Oh my God. It premiered last night, and
Notice they almost said thank you at the same time, but Meghan's just a second before.
everything is different. For people who haven't seen it yet, can you kind of
Yeah,
set the
I think
stage?
without giving too much away, obviously we ended on such a crazy cliffhanger last season. So the firm as we know it, all these characters as we know it.
So we see these constant patterns is Meghan talks for I, for herself, and for we, for everybody else. Like, she does that with Harry all the time. And her co-star, her co-actress seems like good-natured. Like, she's like, okay, Meghan talks a lot, kind of smiling, kind of being supportive. Watch the difference.
Lives are different. I mean,
I don't like
we've
that
seen
guy.
Mike and Rachel
I don't
play
know.
this game of cat and mouse for
I don't
5
like that
seasons,
guy.
and now in season 6, he's in prison. I mean, we see Rachel in a different world. The firm is all shaken up, and so I think it's a big limbo period for us this season.
And he left your character.
For us, right? You know, we saw a recent interview. It's my cast, she says. Anything that could be anyone else's is ours, right? Anything that could be hers is hers. And anything that can't be hers is often still hers. And then again, she's explaining everything. I think she wants to show how smart she is, whatever.
At the altar, basically, to go check
Fake
him
laugh.
to prison.
That's right.
So, and now you can't
Stop
even see
talking.
him. I mean,
Yes,
so
and
much drama.
talking to her confidant, like, how do we get through this, you know, as the firm, but then also personally,
think
right?
her-
So I think the Donna-Rachel
the
relationship
other
is such
actress
a
is
sweet one to watch unfold even more so this
Finally getting a little bit annoyed.
season.
Yeah, and I love how this was one of the first times that Donna's actually at a...
Really quick, notice how Meghan frames it, the Donna-Rachel relationship, right? So Meghan just talked about her character and her character's relation to the star, and now she frames things for this character Donna, I don't know the actress's name, how it's going to be about her relationship to Meghan's character. So again, Meghan can talk about her character and everything her character does, but if the other woman talks, it has to be about how her character relates to Meghan. No one can have anything without Meghan owning a part of it. But notice that frame, that's very subtle. She just set it up.
loss for words because this
Look at her
situation
face,
is
Meghan's.
pretty much as bad as it gets. But she's got her friends
Horrible
back, so she's gonna
expressions.
do everything she can to help her out of that situation.
But your character, Donna, is also trying to...
I think they're doing some of the B-roll maybe to hide some of Meghan's expressions, which you'll see in a second. But you could see during this B-roll, so much of her horrible acting is what you saw later in her interviews, in the Oprah interviews, the Netflix specials, etc. Good news, I might be able to get that to be fair use, because it'd be great if I could post some of the Oprah interview and Netflix. That'd be awesome. Might take some time, because I have to, like, appeal things and whatnot before they post, but we'll see.
what's left of the firm together.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people left.
There's basically
Watch.
nobody's left, so it's time to kind of circle the wagons and see what's going on. And you know, Donna loves to get all up in everybody's personal life and into their emotional life, and so Harvey's struggling.
Look
a
at
lot
Meghan.
with, you know,
Look at that.
guilt around
Oh.
the topic. So
We
she's
freaking
kind of
almost
up
lost
in-
it. Did you see Megan's face? Like the massives, like the anger, like someone else is talking. And again, she's so competitive with other women. Like she's like vicious. Occasionally with a man, she's a little less so. She can bully, but with women, she's like, the look in her eyes, it's insane.
Are managing that and helping him stay on track to try to get the firm back.
Well, I know Dylan is such a huge fan. She visited you guys on set, and she came back with. We came back
Megan's
with the
comfortable again
stories.
now.
Amazing. I still say it was the best dress I've ever worn in my life.
Again, notice they talked about this other woman. We were there together. Megan includes herself in everything. No one can have their own moment. Megan has to relate it to herself. You know, she frames that every time. It's like a compulsion. It's instant. Literally, there's not one moment that Megan has not related to herself. Not one person has been able to speak without Megan pre-framing it as about herself. She's very much controlling.
Triumph dress.
And she's comfortable again.
Stunning on
It was
her.
incredible.
You saw she looked so upset when the other actress was speaking. Now she's comfortable again. She's like, I'm back in the spotlight. I'm relating things to other people. And if she can talk to everybody and cut them off and frame everything about her, she can be the center of attention.
You guys have so much fun on the set, even with all the dramas, the fun.
Let's see
behind
who
the
talks
scenes
first.
still
How this
there.
is
I mean, and it's 6
Yep.
years, so we become a family, right? And you really, I think, feel that chemistry when
She
you
speaks
watch
for
the
everybody.
show. You know that we're all really close with each other. And then we have special guest stars like you. You're part of the family as well.
Doesn't let anyone else talk. Every question she just talks over, cuts the other woman off. Women's empowerment, that's what she's all about.
You know, it's
A
really,
woman.
we're really lucky.
We also work really late.
Look at her face.
Sometimes we might be having a crying scene, but
Did
then
you
we're-
see that split second before her fake laugh? The same thing she did to her mother. And I had some fool, not a consistent viewer, post like, oh, anyone will react to being interrupted. That's not interrupting. That's someone else talking in a group conversation. Sometimes in shorts, random people watch them. Like, it's just like everything to her is like her private speech. And it's so entitled. Like, how dare you talk? Again, notice that face. Even watch it back. It was crazy.
laughing because it's
You're
like
losing
4
your
a.m.
mind.
And then they're real tears. The
Look.
crying
That's
stage.
right,
Shut-
exactly.
Look at that face.
Megan,
Look at that
so nice
face.
to have you here. Thank you so much.
Look how angry she got for a second. It's the little split seconds that she plasters his face back on. Thanks, everybody. If you aren't subscribed, a lot of viewers aren't. Subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Take care.